of these documents and ethics manuals like ISO standards on knowledge management, cybersecurity, and AI, you'll find that AI is considered either as something about a class of technology involving ML, and the reason I'm saying ML, I'm not saying AI, because it's an umbrella term. It could be like you're involving hardware automation plus software-based work, and they're mixing it up and saying, you know what, it's powered by AI. So we need to know this distinction. Now what happens is a lot of people who are into research might not be into AI, right? A lot of you might not be into AI, but you wish to use AI. It could be helping you, it could be making things better, right? So you need to know this. Of course, then we have language models, recommendation algorithms, and interesting part. Recommendation algorithms is the basis. It helps a lot because, of course, natural language processing is the main field of language models. And of course, that's why we have put it in asterisk, double quotes, agents, because these are like high-level workflows, and it depends if they work or not. Of course, how can you classify it? That's a very important question. First is, of course, technological features. What kind of technological components are you using? Why do you need them? And that justifies a lot. But then, sometimes it could be also that commercial reasons. For example, okay, have you, most of you must have used ChatGPT, but I have a question. Have you used ChatGPT or Grok by any chance? Please raise your hands. You have. By any chance, there's a tiny line beneath the chatbot's box where you type. They used to write this thing, free research preview. Has anyone noticed that? Please raise your hands. Could you? You have. Interestingly, what happens is that when you say free research preview or paid research preview, like a subscription or whatever, it means that it's not a product. Now in India, we don't have proper product liability understanding. We just have a consumer authority, and of course we take action, and we have consumer rights under definitions clause, not even like a full-fledged section. So what happens is it's not a product. It's like a freemium thing, or it depends. So that's why you also need to know if it's an AI product or if it's an AI tool. That's something which is very important because liability starts from there only. And ethical questions will also come in because contracts, bylaws, all these end user agreements, right? Then of course, a little bit about concept. Is it about your legal rights, or is it about a beneficiary, or is it about the use of an actor involved? Very fundamental question, but of course a bit abstract, but I'll just put it. And the last one is risk. Again, in risk, you can easily do it. There's a very interesting work by a company called Harmonic. You can find them on LinkedIn. Lovely company. They came up with a research talking about how employees of a company, not one company but multiple companies, they use multiple AI tools, okay? But they don't use the ones provided by their employer. They create shadow accounts individually and go to Grok, Perplexity, whatever it is, okay? And they use it. You know the fun part? They use it desperately, and a lot of risky problems start at the level of data protection and cybersecurity. Just putting up some private data, sensitive information, or you're just participating in the workflow, you don't know where the data is going, or how exactly is it processing your thing, because lack of explainability sometimes at a business level. So of course, risks never go away. And of course, IP rights, which is copyright related problems. We have all seen the Ghibli episode. So so how many know that OpenAI released a model which can create Ghibli-like images? Raise your hands. A lot of you. So of course, it turns out that you actually can process back into real-life images. That's a problem. So that's a risk. Therefore, risk classification.